Alrighty. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the morning roast. And I'm, of course, Sugar Chris, and with me today is Mr. Sim
What's up? What's up? What's up?
and our special guest, Mr. Yvonne.
Hey, how are you, Chris? How are you, Sim? How's
How you
everybody in
doing?
chat?
Uh, I'm very excited to actually, I didn't realize for a long time that I never had you on the show.
It's
Uh,
all right. It's all right. I mean, I'm not kind of a regular guest outside of Irene's channel, so yeah, actually, it's pretty quite an honor to have you invite me over here.
yeah, I made sure to put all those links you sent me in the description for everybody to go check out.
Thanks,
Uh,
man.
Let's see. Oh, we got a bunch of people in the chat. I'm going to go over them real quick. We got Mrs. Good Stuff says, "What? You're back? Welcome back." Oh, well, thank you, Mrs. Good Stuff. I'm thinking about doing it maybe once a week, and then seeing how that works and going from there. Of course, unfortunately, I got Pale Rider here. Sim, he's already tagged the porn stars.
Already?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I made the mistake of clicking on. He put in the chat group. He said, "Oh, I'm sending this to Little Caprice." I was like, "Who's Little Caprice?" And then I clicked on the at on the Twitter, and of course, just boom, porn right there.
Very industrious.
Yeah, your curiosity always gets you in trouble, buddy.
He's a troublemaker. Well, we got Bristol Dave. Says, "All right, me babbers." Says he's here, he's ill, and he's working, but always listening. Oh, that sucks, Dave. Hopefully, it's nothing too serious.
Yeah, I've heard like a lot of people have been having like something that's like a 3 week cold, but it's a cold that don't start. You know, like you,
Hmm.
it's like you feel like you're sick, but you're not.
Oh
I don't
man.
know. I had
Like pain in
pneumonia.
your joints, like you feel like you're gonna be very sick, but you don't. Like it's a weird thing.
Okay. And we got Dave saying, "It's coming home. England beat Iran 6-2 in their World Cup opener."
Hey, yeah, it's already on, isn't it?
What's that about soccer?
Yeah, the World Cup as such. I mean, I'm not really like completely on day with it because our selection didn't get in. But even so, it's all of a sudden. I think that it was gonna be in January or something like that. It's just like weird to have it over here already.
Hmm. Now, I don't know anything about all this. I'm too American. Uh, Pale Rider, I was only 5 minutes late. You calm your tits. We got Pedro says, "Hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, Pedro."
What's up, Pedro?
Dave says, "Guns are for sissies. Show us the proper manly stuff, like comic."
Comics.
I was gonna say blades, but okay, comics.
All right, all right. Speaking of which, Yvonne, you got a book you're working on?
So far as a project for myself, I am doing the writing of a couple of stories that I hope to get on it maybe in 6 months or so. Because currently I am working out for Irene Stikowski for Findish as part of the coloring team, flats, and general illustrations for the site or for some merch or for other things that she needs on the ready of for her project. So it's been really fun working out with them. That I can say. So it's over the past 1.5 years that I've been seeing how the scene is blowing out in Indiegogo and over the general groups like Comicsgate and all this. I will say that it's a very infectious feeling of wanting to finally do something regarding personal projects because you can actually see a light of people backing it up instead of waiting or pitching out for an editorial or something alike to be able to actually even consider your stuff. Which over here in Colombia, which I currently am from, it's quite difficult. It's very difficult, especially regarding comics. Not such as for writing or complete novels, but more for comics. It's not really something that's blooming industry over here, and it's a shame because, and this goes for account also Irene having visited just a month ago. There's a lot of talent. There's a lot of talented people wanting out to do something, but they just don't know how. So I hope that the word spreads that we can finally try to achieve our own projects without mediating with a middleman, which could be awesome.
Yeah, yeah. Every time I go over to like the cons, like the Steel City Con and stuff, it's always interesting because some of the people they'll have their books and everything, and that'll be their primary way of making money. But then others they'll have their books, but then they have like prints of I don't know Naruto or something mainstreamy stuff, and and that
Yeah,
gets a lot of money from them more than their books. And then a lot of people have seen what was it? They have like Naruto, Wolverine, stuff like that, the mainstream stuff,
yeah.
maybe on their table, and that's what brings people to them.
Hmm.
And then they're like, "Oh, if you like this, how about my book?" Yeah,
How about my
get some, yeah,
characters?
get
How
some more
about my
of their book
story?
too, and then they end up selling a book. I was like, yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Well, I mean, you can actually make kind of a career out of fan art, and it's not a bad thing actually. That's if you're lucky enough, a company will notice you, and it will tell you like, "Hey, your stuff is good. Let us repost it and eventually contract you." This is kind of the thing that happens with most Riot artists for League of Legends and Blizzard artists for like Overwatch back a couple of years ago. There was a lot of fan artists that found a niche, and the company as such, instead of receiving their portfolios at the door and deciding whether it was good or not, they began to see this really good fan art that actually caught the eye of them and say, "Hey, hmm, how about you work with us for a while and see how that goes?" Which is awesome as itself. Now we have the other tip of the sword that is the other side of the sword. That is actually okay. You're trying to make fun out of it, then you actually get into trouble for it, which is the case with Nintendo.
Yeah,
Oh fuck that! It's like okay, you cannot win with that or with some IPs. So you gotta be kind of careful with that. At least
yeah. I don't know.
regarding
I think if I was going to try to do you all's occupation of being an artist, I don't think I would try to appeal to a big corporation or something like that. Because then next thing you know, you're just working a corporate job, and why be
yeah.
an artist if you're gonna be stuck to the grind like everybody else?
It is
You're not doing
true. I
something on
mean,
your own and
you, in
doing your
regard to
own
that,
boss.
you actually have kind of a set up dream, at least for the first years that you're trying like to break in or something. You're like, hey, yeah, I would like to work for Blizzard. I would like to work for whatever industry or company is blooming at the moment. But if you dig deeper, you're gonna find a lot of things. And the first one is okay. Are you going to actually adjust to being in a company as such, and also in taking that in mind, if you're gonna adjust to that mindset, sometimes it's grueling, sometimes not by itself, but how the company treats you or the amount of work that you're gonna be receiving. And the very sad part of it is that most projects, and this happens also in my case in some of the things that I have done, uh, they fall under how is it called? Disclosure agreement. Yeah,
Yeah,
you cannot show
non-disclosure.
them till like 5, 10 years in the long run. So
Yeah,
it's
they
you
sign
have
you up. They
amazing
make you
work.
sign those NDAs.
Yeah, exactly. You cannot show anything because you don't know if you're gonna catch the bullet of being sued just for showing an artwork or something like that. So
Yeah,
sad that that has to happen because a lot of people have amazing work that they cannot showcase, not even the private portfolio. So that sucks. So yeah, just digging over that is a little bit sad. Not taking in mind digging into the scandals of these companies or like how they treat their employees,
Ooh,
which is
yeah.
another thing. So yeah, you strive after that to be like your own boss, or not boss, but your own team of people that can actually achieve something without stepping on each other, which is kind of the dream, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, I made Sim sign an NDA when we started these streams, so he can't go talking about the backroom shenanigans. Never, never take any chances. But no, yeah, there is a lot of that recently of big companies catching a lot of flack for the behind the scenes or
Yeah,
not that's been going on. Bethesda, Activision, like they're all catching a lot of
I
negative
mean,
press.
I think that mostly are executives with really dumb decisions that are like out of touch with the public. But so
Yeah,
far and so on, there is like work culture that this I hate the word now because it's so overused, but it's toxic. Yeah,
yeah,
it's not healthy for the workers as such.
right. But the way I see that, the more these big companies keep screwing up, the better, because then
The
that means
better
more
for
people will
us.
start looking at smaller creators,
Yeah, actually, that's
alternatives.
at least in comics. That's what's happening, and people are very eager to look independent projects. I just hope that at least out of the U.S. We can see that there is not only the big two, or if some more refined people read comics, is like, okay, it's not only Image Comics, it's not only Dark Horse. There's far beyond, and there's maybe even national talent over there, wherever it is in the U.S. or over here in South America.
Sim, you know what I didn't realize?
What?
I didn't tell Soul. Did I tell Soul we were doing a stream today?
I don't think so. And there's also
Guys?
uh, Canales that replied in the Doodle and Chill group saying that he wants to join in. So maybe you should join
Oh,
in. Send him the link.
yeah, okay, I'll send him the link. Canales is always, you know, he can join anytime he wants. Let's see. Where is it? Gosh dang it.
Oh.
Send him the thing.
Will do.
I don't know where it is. There's too many rooms. All right, let me get through the. Oh wow, I'm way behind on the chat. Pale Riders will give me hell about it soon.
Let's see
Let
the
me catch
chat over
up with
here.
him. Oh, Fanta's here. Hey,
Hey,
Fanta. PayPal. I don't. What's that about?
Mhm.
Yeah,
well,
PayPal.
they're receiving this. What I know is that they're receiving a lot of flack because of very shitty amount practices with people's money, and especially artists. They can claim
Yep.
like, "Oh, you draw a nipple over here. We're gonna confiscate all your money," and basically you have to claim for it.
Oh yeah,
And
they were
they're
they were
gonna,
doing that with like crowdfunded. Like I remember, it was like a porn game. One of those like I don't know, weeby porn games. I don't know how to describe it, but it was like a crowdfunded one, and they got their money. They were going to make the game and stuff, and then PayPal just went, "No, we don't
I
like
like
that
this.
kind of stuff," and just took all their money.
The shitty thing is that okay, you can have an appeal for it. You can have like, okay, let's work this out. But PayPal is like, okay, you can have your money back, but you're gonna have like these fees for damages of I don't know where, and it's like thousands of dollars, and it's just like, oh, fuck, that's unfair. They win or win. House always wins.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a little, yeah, I'm a little nervous about receiving payments via PayPal now. But I mean, you gotta do what you
Yeah,
gotta
me
do.
too. Me last time I got a significant little payment through PayPal. They froze my account and made me identify myself on my passport.
Shit.
Yeah, yeah. I'm probably once I finish up what business I got left with PayPal. I'll probably just end mine because I don't have a real need for it.
Hmm.
Hey, Pedro.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Pedro.
The
How are you?
Pedro.
Nice to meet you, man.
Pleasure, man. You're from Colombia?
Yeah, I'm from Colombia.
Damn, yo estoy en Panamá, brother. So
Ah, okay. ¿Cómo
yeah,
estás?
we're neighbors, man. Jeez.
Man, that's awesome.
Yeah, dude. Like I, no, when I heard like you're in Colombia, I was like, dude, we have stuff to talk about. 'Cause, yeah, it's funny to be an artist down here because what you're saying is completely true. People don't really believe that they're comic book artists. Like whenever I say you don't like, oh, you can work for Marvel. Okay.
Yeah, it's always regarding those two.
Yeah, like
Yep.
why would I want to do that?
No, especially hearing the horror stories that Irene has told me. It's just like, oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's a dream crusher, but I thank you for the advice.
Yeah, dude, it's horrible. And the thing is, like, I don't know, maybe I'm making assumptions here. I think I'm older than you guys because I predate the internet era. So to me, that whole like people doing Farnet to do
Same
League of
here.
Legends,
Yeah, Sim's pretty old.
it was like I'm too old. I was like Danny Glover, like I'm too old for this shit. And the thing is, like, I made a niche for myself doing storyboards for commercials, and that has been like my life all the way up to the pandemic. And dude, it's a dumb existence, you know.
Yeah.
'Cause, I mean, you hone your skills, you get to a level where you can draw like whatever you want, but in the end, it's not your IP. You're drawing for a master, and then you're really proud of somebody else's money in the end because they pay you a nominal fee, but they make the big bucks. So yeah, that's the reality down here. So
Yeah,
cool,
and
man,
they're
cool.
big campaigns. I mean, I've been in like campaigns that involved like an entire industry. In this
Mhm.
case, it was food industry
Hmm.
down here, and they were paying us designers pennies. The people that were making the big bucks were like the owner of the enterprise, and even so, there was a disclaimer, disclosure agreement,
Yeah,
not to
and
show stuff. Yeah.
Mhm.
So it's like, okay, I'm badly paid, and I don't get to show my work that I broke my back like 6 to 8
Exactly,
months.
dude. Like I'm an animator. It's like Pedro, we would love to use your animation services, but you're too expensive. But how about storyboards? And that has been my life.
Yeah.
Doing storyboards, doing like After Effect work, and dude, hey, Canales is here. I studied animation in Canada, like spent a fortune, and I'm only being able to apply it now because I'm doing like credits for CG. Hey,
Hey,
what's up,
Canales,
Levi?
How you doing,
What's up, guys?
Canales?
What's up, Canales? Hola, hermano.
Man,
Hey, gentlemen, no time no see. Long time no see.
it's a long time no see. Yeah.
I seen you have been brought back to the Twitter.
I have come back, but only tentatively to see what happens. Because I didn't want to be there after all the bullshit they pulled with Trump. But apparently, now that Elon's in charge, things may be changing. I don't know. Gonna give it a chance to see what
We're
happens.
gonna see. I mean, I guess that the test is gonna be the World Cup. If the site just resists the World Cup, it's like, yeah, nothing
we're good.
really happens with the site. It's like it's gonna be for the better, I guess.
Dude, I don't
Yeah.
know. For all the things they're saying that Twitter is dead is a very functional zombie.
Yeah,
Because
like
dude,
nothing ever happened.
everything is
For
working
me, I've noticed
perfectly.
like zero difference in my
Yeah.
Twitter.
Yeah.
It's almost as if all the diversity hires they fired, they wouldn't been doing shit for the site.
Dude,
You know?
you need 7,000 employees to run Twitter. Like, dude, I don't know if you're aware of Taringa, text.
Ooh, yeah, that's like a South American thing.
Yeah, it's a South American like sales thing. Like, dude, it's run by a guy in Uruguay in his underwear. One guy, and Taringa has like a shop, so they handle money. So you think like two guys can handle Twitter? Like, I don't think so, man.
And it's been like forever. That site's like
Yeah.
old.
Mhm.
I've been downloading comics. I mean, not downloading. Like,
Oh,
I'm not gonna admit to any wrongdoing live.
no, you're not. You should. Yeah. Stop.
I've been
I've
acquiring
been cataloging
information.
comics.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
I've been
I've been
acquiring
researching.
information and appreciating art
You've been sharing.
Taringa
Mhm.
for like yes.
Yeah.
I've been like basking in like culture.
Getting references. Yes.
Yes, absolutely. For like what 10 years now? Over 10 years, it's still going on.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
Oh,
Dude,
matey.
So, Yvonne, quick question.
Yeah, tell me.
Do you have any family that sells fish?
That sells fish.
Yeah.
Not that I know of.
No.
Well,
Okay.
It's near the
First off,
ocean, yeah, but
first off,
not.
Ivan, where do you live in Colombia?
Oh, in Bogota,
In
at the
Bogota.
capital.
Okay, that's like 22 hours away from the ocean, sugar. So your joke will not land.
Okay, good. Well, I just
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure, you two's quick growing friendship didn't just get destroyed immediately.
Oh yeah, because I mean, I wish death on the fishmonger that came all every day with his megaphone, and he actually died,
Oh,
and I rejoiced. And now his son has the business, and
Is
I'm
it
wishing death on
possible
him
to
too.
learn this power?
Yeah, dude. Like I'm wishing death on him too, because I'm
oh,
working and he comes
I
with a
know what you're
megaphone.
talking about.
Yeah.
Even so, I know what you're talking about. The only thing is that it's not fish. It's like another like food product. In this case,
Mhm.
it's like tamales, tamales.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
Oh,
there it is.
yes.
It depends on what part of the city you are.
Exactly. What
But
part of the country?
yeah, they. But I do gotta say, after the pandemic, they chill a lot. Before
Yeah.
that, it was just like blasting at 6 in the morning, whatever you
Oh,
like it or not. It's just nightmarish.
no
Yeah, I
regard.
know. I know. The only thing is that the product is another food product.
Yeah. Do you have like the knife sharpener too?
The what?
The knife sharpener.
No, we don't.
Afilador.
Yeah, el afilador. A guy that comes with a whistle.
Mm-hmm.
And
No, we
We do
don't
have
have
that
that.
shit here in Spain too. Yep.
Yeah, dude.
I have that
It's a
here.
guy that just goes around city with a whistle, with a funny
Yeah.
whistle that has like a really characteristic noise, like offering
Yeah.
to just sharpen your
Sharpen
your
diamond.
blade.
We have a guy that's been doing that for like over like 50 years. That keeps going around.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
It's,
no,
it's like
we
an
just-
ice cream parlor thing. Yeah.
We have very stubborn people down here. We just-
And
Wow,
yeah, it's
I
funny
don't
because you
have
can go
that.
down and he even sharpens your swords.
Yeah.
Huh.
And that's a cool thing. Everyone should own a sharp sword.
Yeah.
Swordman and all that.
Yeah.
At least a sharp sword.
I mean,
Yeah.
I have
Machete.
four machetes, so
Yeah,
that
they do got
works.
machetes.
You know what they say? A blade has always been the weapon of a man.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
an
over
extension
there.
of his member. Hey, what's up, Ollie?
Hey, Oliver.
Dude, that guy is a wizard. He colored the cover for me, dude. I'm very, very happy with the results. And yeah, dude, if you need colors, call Ollie.
And we got Shadowhawk. Hello. Oh yeah, Pale. Have you all seen Pale Ratter's fiendish work? He did. He,
Oh man, that's awesome.
Wow.
Did you manage to get on Irene contest?
Yeah, where can we find it, though, Ryder? I haven't seen your art.
he was shown it there on the Twitter, I do believe. Wasn't he, Sam?
I don't think he shared it publicly yet. I'm not sure.
Oh, not yet.
I think it was in the GM group. I'm not sure.
Oh. Well, I'm sure he'll put it out soon.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Let's see. Dave's saying so. There's a lot of new artists where you're from looking for a break.
Who are you asking?
Well, I don't. Well, these are old messages, probably.
Yeah.
Let's see. I knew it.
We're
I
always
knew it.
looking for a break.
Yeah, I knew I'd find that.
Yeah,
Dang it.
You called it.
They got your number, man.
Stop making me feel bad about my corporate job, Chris. Well, it's okay, Dave, because I have a corporate job. It's all good.
We all been through there.
We need more people infiltrated in the corporations to sabotage the system for
Actually,
inside.
I like
Oh,
I like
that's
the fact that they're rotting from the inside.
I mean, that was always the more punk dream that, okay, yeah, if I cannot be the owner of the company, I'm going to be inside the company and bring it down.
Yeah, exactly. But the thing is, like, dude, there's no loyalty from companies, so now there's no loyalty from employees either. Like people change jobs like every three. The whole corporate like I'm gonna retire here and good balls and where's my gold watch? Like that doesn't exist anymore.
No, that's old fashioned. That's well, those layouts.
Yeah, I mean that's my father. My father used to do that. Like the whole like sandwich in the that baggy thing and going
We
to work every
live for the
day.
company, we die
Your
for the
lips
company.
pale.
Yeah, exactly. That's no.
No, that doesn't happen. Over here, it's like people in the companies get mad that you don't have like 6 months of constant work inside a company. But it's
Mhm.
like, dude, yeah, the conditions are crappy. I'm not gonna say
Are horrible.
for
Yes,
the 6 months standing this. So yeah.
dude. Like I used to work for advertising companies, like in their departments.
Hmm.
Like I graduated college in 2002.
Oh, okay.
So as soon as I came back to Panama, like I started working like, oh, you're an animator. I started working like in like production companies and advertising ad agencies and whatnot. But it's like, dude, there's so much more money in freelance at that time, at least.
At that time.
And dude, it's like this is a no brainer, man. Like I have like the I can manage my own time and I don't have to watch what I say
Oh
because the
yes.
son's boss is into Buddhism or whatever. So whatever, you get fired for nothing, dude. Because all these companies down here are managed like a few, you know, like you got a duke and a marquis and whatnot, and you're the peasants down there. Like you create the product, but in the end, like it was my idea. Like no, dude, you saw a Japanese commercial. You thought nobody would know. You made the commercial in Latin America. Like that's how it used to be.
Hmm.
Like they would like we call that fusilar. Like
The
you know
ripoff.
like rip off. They just grab a commercial from Azerbaijan or some like TV station you'll never see in Latin America, and they'll make it down here. It's like, oh, I'm the creative. Like, no, you're really not. And dude, that was my reality. So we were all living lives.
That's been like the entire entertainment industry for years. Like I'm
Mhm.
sorry, like it like
Yes, sure.
like you were saying, like I'm that old too. I remember like here in French Canada, right? Every
Yeah.
time there was one of those popular song or bands that were starting over there, there was a French Canadian version of it. Same thing in Europe,
Mm.
same like and same thing in Spanish. Like there's
Mhm.
always like a band that will come locally or something and start singing the same song, but in the local version. Same thing for movies. Like you've never heard about the original two men and a baby from
Mhm. Yeah.
France. Right? There's a whole bunch of those movies like that no one knows anything about. And Star Wars and all those movies got actually like took ideas from French comics and other mediums, and they just came out and they're like, hey, you technically copied this, but it's another medium, and they created something else. But
I mean,
Dude,
there's
like,
really nothing wrong with getting inspiration from other
yeah,
works, but the ripping off has become so blatant in the
Yeah.
last
Yeah.
few
exactly.
years.
There's a difference between
Unapologetic right
ripping
now.
off, like just
From like
redoing the
2000,
same thing, or inspiring. There's two different
yeah,
things.
yeah, it's like from 2005 on. I don't know if that's when like the younger generation of producers took over Hollywood,
Hmm.
but it's been nothing but 80s remakes and TV show adaptations, and like I don't know,
The entire
kids
Italian movie,
television.
the entire Italian movie started by copying other movies or making like little cheese knockoff of like Ultraman movies or
Mhm.
stuff
Yeah,
like that, while
Yeah.
cutting like other movies into one movie. That's how it started and became its own thing. And it's
Dave says,
Dude,
wait, so you're telling
Really
me
good cheap
there are really
artists
good
better
cheap
where you
artists to
are.
be exploited where you are? I think Comic is right.
Yeah. I mean, the PES is not doing really good right now, so it's gonna
yeah.
work.
Oh yeah, dude. Like because my brother is living in Colombia right now. Like the peso is like 5,000 pesos for a dollar around,
Yeah, man, the rupee is better off than the peso right
and the
now. It's
peso. No,
fucking
you
insane.
always have Paraguay. Paraguay is like 6,000 something
Oh,
to
Jesus
the
Christ. Yeah,
to
we
the
don't
dollar.
talk
But
about Venezuela, but I mean, yeah, it's
yeah,
really
yeah,
hard.
yeah, dude. No, dude.
Yeah,
I
we're.
have nothing but love for Colombia, man. I lived there for 6 years
Oh, that's
from
awesome.
91 to 97. And dude, I had to come back to Panama because I was having too much fun. I was flunking every subject. Dude, like the week was too good. The parties were too great. I fucked up.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got,
Oh,
oh,
man,
Amanda
that's
Bing is
awesome.
here.
Hey, it's up, man. She's
Hey,
she's
what's
been
up,
here for a
man?
while.
Well, I'm getting around to it.
I mean, I also been telling Sugar Chris when he gets his passport that come over here, man. We're gonna treat you
All
better.
right.
You already have the account of Irene over here.
Mhm.
And it wasn't even like, okay, we're gonna plan to party because we were always like at the convention, and but we tried to make amends out for it. But
Oh,
even so,
nice.
man, yeah, she's gonna hopefully come in a couple of months, and yeah, Chris, and you too, yeah, come over here.
Oh gosh. Yeah, so
Hey, dude.
I've never traveled
What
up
is it,
there
no
because
joke?
I don't know anything about passports or nothing.
Sugar, you'll have a lot of fun in Colombia. I mean, Panama is way more expensive than Colombia, so that's the only thing that I would like tell people, like the caveat. Like it's not as expensive as the U.S., but it's more expensive than Colombia, and we have fun thing too, especially if you like beach and surfing and whatnot and scuba diving, like that
Oh
stuff.
yeah,
But party town, Bogota, man, like whatever you need, and it's gonna be really fun. And yeah, you can stretch that
I gotta,
dollar.
I gotta say that from all the South American countries that I haven't visited all that many, but I think Colombia has the most beautiful ladies.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
do have the
I mean,
base, yeah.
it's a matter of what you're looking for, right? 'Cause the thing is, like, if you go to Bogota, you get a kind of lady that looks a certain way, but if you go to Cali, they look different. If you go
They're
to Antioquia,
different.
they look
You go
different.
to the
And,
coast.
yeah, they're all gorgeous. But the thing is, like, for example, if you go to the coast, you gotta get acquainted with the accent because it's really fast. Junior
Oh
to
yeah,
Papa, it's like what?
people outside tend to think that it's like one only accent,
Mm-mm.
and
No.
it's the accent of some actor or something like that. It's no,
Yeah.
she just talks funny. The rest we have like different accents over here.
Yeah, dude.
Completely
It's
different.
like what happens with Jean-Claude Van Damme. He's like, oh no, he has a Belgian accent, and people in Belgium are like, yeah, no,
No,
we don't speak.
Nope. Nope.
guy talks weird.
It just sounds weird.
It's just so weird.
Yeah, so people are funny sounding. Yeah.
Yeah, like everybody thinks we sound like here in French Canada, we all sound like that MMA fighter guy. I keep forgetting his name.
George St. Pierre.
Mm.
Yeah, Joseph. Yeah,
Yeah.
like
See
yeah,
how
yeah.
famous he is?
Yeah.
B Rose says, "Shh, Pedro, I need Ollie to finish my book."
Okay, that's scarcity mentality, B Rose, and I expected more from you.
Oh, fan art says his fan art is out on Twitter for Fiendish. He says thanks and no, it wasn't
Oh
inside the
man,
contest.
Oh man,
that's
that
a shame,
sucks.
man. We divided
Yeah,
it.
because
There was like
it's
a
pretty
lot of
nice.
winners.
No, it is pretty good. He did a good job with it.
He sent me a message going in. The hair is bugging me, so I gave him a few pointers. And it came out pretty goddamn nice.
Okay, he still has to finish the hair.
There you go.
Oh, Mrs. Good Stuff's back again. Hello. Let's see. I think I'm caught up. Yeah, look at that. I'm caught up.
There you go.
All right, all right.
Yay!
Good. Now to end this streak.
Yeah, let's go play some Dark Tide.
Mm.
Tempted. Oh my gosh. I haven't even showed off any of Hex's artwork.
Oh, thanks, man.
Oh yeah, dude.
What to go on here? I guess through this art station. There we go. Share the screen. Boop, 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 boop. All right, there we go.
Oh,
I mean,
dude.
I do gotta put on new works over there. It's been a little bit like hectic, so keeping portfolios to date, it's kind of a chore sometimes.
Yeah. I do that twice a year. Yeah, it's
I need to go through mine.
Haven't done that in years. I'm glad to see I'm not the only one who's getting lazier with age.
I remember once I just deleted mine. I just deleted it and started a new one. Screw this shit. No, dude. After a few years, you're like, it's faster to just delete it and start a new one.
Yeah.
What is this
my
from?
favorite content. Whoa.
This
Watch
cool.
it now. Nice.
We
Is it-
like the juicy
That looks
blood.
like hack and slash in the comic book.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But the female
A
character.
comic book that I bought exclusively because it had like mutilations and hot goth chicks. That's the only reason why I bought it.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
I can
I
slash.
mean,
It was a fun read, dude. It was a
Dude, the thing is like whenever I see like mature content, I'm expecting boobs, and I'm a little bit disappointed right now. I enjoy the blood, but where are the boobs?
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
Pedro needs some big cannons on there.
Yeah, some cannons. Yeah, looking for them cans.
I mean, there was a time in pandemic that I received like some commissions offer not safe for work, but I've been hesitant about put the entirety of
Yeah.
it anywhere because of precisely this kind of things. Like,
Mhm.
hey, I gotta go like online and YouTube is like very picky with that. So
Yeah, and then you become smut guy, and nobody wants to be smut guy.
Well, no.
I don't know. It's a lot of money into
Some of
that.
the smart
Yeah,
guys
dude.
make a lot of money there, Pedro.
Yeah, dude, but you don't want to be like, oh, he draws
Yeah,
the perfect dick.
He's
You
the
gotta
one. Yeah.
pick this guy out. This guy that's like
And
veiny,
that's a general
gritty.
statement between like not safe for work artists that they never show their faces.
Yeah,
Like,
that guy's a real clip master.
Yeah, this is the clitoris master. Look him out.
look him up.
Best
Look-
squirts in town, baby. He's like,
how-
You know, that's what
how-
I mean. Everybody were talking about it on the stream, and then I'm like, you know what we need to do? We need to have a whole bunch of creators, one name, and we all get commissions.
oh yeah, dude, that would be awesome.
You know, like they used to do back in the days, like one name for all the writers or something
Like,
like that.
wasn't
They used to
Udon
work
like
on
that?
certain
Like
things.
Udon was like a conglomerate of artists.
Hmm?
Udon, I think what's called. There's like
Uh,
a,
you-
But that's how Mobius got his name. Mobius, like Mobius was technically a name that multiple people used to use, and he's the one that kind of like owned it.
oh, cool. Yeah.
Oh,
Dude,
hey, man,
nice perspective
let me
work,
give
man.
you another side over here, Chris. This is like more for contest. I kind of like to gamble in contests because once in a while I win. So yeah, but even so, it's kind of tough. You need to know like what to aim for. But there's some pieces over there that are not featured. Let me give you the link in the private chat. There it is.
Alrighty. Bring that up.
I mean, thanks to that, I won like a couple of things. The most kind of renowned one, it was like a knit contest, and I ended up and doing all the posters out for that. Yeah, that's
Nice. Look at that, dude. Nice.
Yeah, I like it.
that was the most recent one. I was a little like, man, we didn't win with we were close. Competition was hard.
Mm. Like I don't know. I don't do competitions because I'm marked by Latin American competitions where like the first prize is prize money and the second prize is like a broiled chicken, and it's just horrible. And then el segundo premio es un pollo asado. You, God damn it! Like, I'm not doing that shit. No.
No. Unfortunately, this was like handsomely paid, so I was like,
Nice.
okay, yeah, it's 3,000 euros for each one, so
Oh, nice.
might as well.
Mhm.
But yeah, even so, we didn't get to win this one. But come on, at least I lose because there were like better works. So it was like,
Mhm.
okay, yeah, you didn't lose like for something that it's like based or something like that. That would be really like soul crushing.
Yeah. And what was the second prize though?
Second prize, it was 1,000 euros,
Oh, that's
and yeah, and they selected 3 artists, and those artists had like the chance to work with the team of that game. So yeah, it was a pretty nice, a pretty sweet deal.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, not that bad.
Yeah, dude.
I used to take part in a competition, in a comic book competition in my hometown every year. But then I realized that I hated the people making it too much, and that I looked like a fucking infected from 28 days later whenever I had to take a picture with the mayor because I was looking at him like this, like making this face. So yeah, I was like, yeah, nah, I'm not enjoying this shit anymore. I just gonna try and find like professional work. Stop with the
Work,
competition. Yeah.
yeah, because this is putting extra time. This is like putting
Yes.
extra all-nighters.
I mean, I don't like to work if I don't know for sure that I'm gonna get paid. You know?
Yeah.
That's what competitions
That's
are.
a gamble. That's what
Dude,
it's
that's a big one on my end too because I'm a curmudgeon myself. So it's like wait, I'm working all this much for the chance of getting something. Nah.
I mean, when you're like 20 years old and you have like a heart full of
What?
hope
You don't
instead
like
of
working for exposure?
Dude, I can't go to the supermarket with exposure and get a dozen eggs. It's like, dude,
No, that doesn't pay the rent.
yeah, dude. How about you give me one
All
of
I
your
ever get
children
from
so I can
exposure
sell
is
them
a
on the.
sunburn.
Yeah, dude. If somebody comes at me with that, like, oh, you're just like, no, pay me with one of your children so I can sell his
I
organs on the
accept
back market.
organs.
Yeah, I
I
said
can accept a
organs.
kidney.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
shall
It's-
require your daughter.
Mhm. I know where to sell them, sir.
Oh, we got Odin with us.
What's up,
Hello,
Odin?
hello, Odin.
Hey, good morning.
We're getting some rooster action, dude. It's almost noon here. That's like the things like when you have several roosters in your farm, you get bitch roosters, like the ones that can't sing in the morning because they'll get their asses kicked.
Oh,
So
okay.
this is the third bitch rooster. I have two more. So one sings like around 3, and the other sings around 5 p.m. to 6. So I had like rooster calls every day, and I'm gonna cook them all. So
Eventually, yeah.
yeah.
We got Mr. Bacon with us.
Hey,
Hello, Beacon.
what's up,
What's up?
Beacon?
We got Neff. Hail.
Hey, what's up, man?
Ew.
A lot of people here that I haven't seen in 2 years, man. I missed you guys. I missed you.
Yeah, dude. Like you haven't been around for a while.
Nah. I've
Remember
been
you
kind
were-
of being a hermit. Yeah.
that works too.
Yeah,
I
sometimes
mean, yeah,
you need a break.
we all go deep in work, so we don't really get the sunlight.
Yeah, I
It sounds like
see.
we're vampires.
Paradise
Yeah.
putting a link to Devil Flyers channel.
Mm.
I see. I take a break from streaming. He's already abandoning me and promoting others.
That's what you get.
Wow.
Uh,
Oh,
so these, all these are part of like a contest you've put in.
Yeah, this at least for this page is contest related, and well, taking in mind that after the contest, if you don't win, you don't have a disclosure agreement. It's like, yeah, I can make profit out from that. I made prints out for a
Mm.
couple of works over there.
Okay.
Yeah, I've noticed you have like some like GIF animation there. You animate too?
Yeah, at least keyframe animation and image scene composition. I did participate in an animation that recently won a prize in Vancouver in Canada.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, let me link you out to the page. And I don't know if they had the animation as such, but we do have like a couple of reels from it. It's more children based, but
Yeah.
at the same time, it was like a really like a
Dude,
wholesome project.
yeah. Dude, when you do animation, you have no other choice. That's one. That's one of the things I love about CG. Like that, I can animate like adult thing stuff. And dude, that's has been my dream my whole life. Like, dude, like, and that's why like when people get trailers from me, like I go all out because I'm having fun. Like, it's just like, oh, how much would that go for? Like, dude, let's not talk price.
That's not the price.
How much do you have, and let's do it. Because yeah, animation is very prohibitive, man.
No, it's very expensive.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that this was kind of like a wholesome project. The animation that I did, I already
Yeah.
put on the link of the page of Instagram. So it was those projects that you actually like relax doing it instead of stressing, because
Yeah.
the team was really on point and the people that were directing the project working on animation studios like Titmouse
Yeah, I got you.
Ardell. So actually, they know what they were doing. So we didn't
Yeah.
have like rush to pull off all nighters and rush the things. It went all like very smoothly. So yeah, it was.
Oh yeah, I see the Titmouse signature character design here. Really cool.
Let me see here. What? Dave says I have 865. What animation can you do for me, Pedro?
I can do you like 4 frames with that, maybe.
Ah,
yeah.
good stuff.
That's enough to make like an expression, a face expression to go
Yeah, exactly.
to point A to point B.
Mm-hmm.
I think so. Good stuff. When I'm stop streaming, probably, yeah. They're like, all right,
Nice.
good. We want to encourage him not to stream anymore. Let's give him some. Yeah, I like this piece.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of proud of that.
Really cool.
It's really good work. All right.
Yeah, if you haven't noticed, I'm into a little bit of a gun myself. So.
Good.
Yeah, that kind of project was like really, really awesome. Got to do a lot of research that I wanted to do.
Mm.
What is this thing you sent here? A Mar short.
Dozens of followers that can pay you an exposure.
Yeah, dude. That
I thought
sounds.
you were gonna say you were
tempting.
gonna abandon me in the middle of a field while raining, so I could get like plenty of exposure.
Exposure, yeah, to the elements.
There you go. All the exposure you need.
Yeah, I'll expose you to the elements, like rain, sleet, hail.
You never asked what kind of exposure.
Yeah, you'll
Yeah.
get bronchitis and
That's
die.
the
Like
goal.
I love this planet.
Radiation exposure could
Yeah,
be.
exactly.
Indecent exposure.
Oh
I mean,
no,
if you're
that
gonna
would be
say
the
radiation-
worst. Like, yeah, let me get like an old homeless guy so he can expose himself to you.
Okay, let me see here. Share another one.
I'm gonna work for exposure for your wife's exposure.
Yeah, exactly. Expose your
Something
wife.
like that.
Do it. Do it.
Oh no! Look at all this weebery. Good thing mowing here.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, South America is wheatland, dude. Sorry.
Sorry, they claim it before the
Mhm.
Americans. We have talked
Yeah,
about
dude.
this.
I mean, you got a point because
You gotta fix
here
it.
in Spain, the anime shows came with like South American dubs, lots of
Yeah,
them.
exactly. Chilean
So,
dubs, actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
I actually didn't know that.
Yeah, they were
Mhm.
Chilean dubs. Like
Like
Chile
it was like
the guys.
50-50 because we also had like our own dubbing studio, but I would yeah, even more than 50-50. Like
Mhm.
probably the vast majority of the anime shows that got here in Spain like came dubbed in like in Chilean first.
Mhm. 'Cause, I mean, it
Here
was
we,
two
here
guys.
we got them in French pretty early. Like
It was two Chilean guys that went to Japan and they just bought everything. Came back to Chile. They didn't pay like anything. They didn't pay rights, nothing, and they didn't know Japanese, so they just made up the scripts. It was very funny. Like if you see like Mazinger Z, Mazinger Z,
Messenger Z.
the original Chilean dub, like it makes no sense. It's Koji
I
Kabuki saying
mean-
whatever.
I don't know. Back in the day, at least Chilean kind of was understood like Spanish. I don't know
Yeah.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah, they just say it's
Yeah.
all Spanish. Fuck it.
yeah, it's like Mapo, well, mira,
Yeah.
montate en Mazinger Z. It's just weird.
No,
shit.
seriously, it's like that.
Now
You
that
will
you
be very
mentioned it,
disappointed. if you
there was
thought
this
that-
anime called Samurai Pizza Cats. You guys
Yeah.
remember
Oh,
that?
I remember it.
yes,
Mhm.
And I think the story behind that was that they never got the actual Japanese dialogues,
Mm-mm.
so they just improvised like their own
Improvised.
dialogues with the animation. They didn't know what the fuck was going on. They just like made it up as it went.
And
So
it
it
was
was-
very
it only
funny.
made-
yeah,
funny.
pretty much like Robotech, where they
Mhm.
bought a whole bunch of freaking rights and then they mixed and matched and re-edited and then
Yeah.
recorded everything and just changed the entire premise. But
Yeah. At least they took the time to write a script. Samurai Pizza Cats was like getting
Yeah.
the improv actors going in, like, what do you see here? Soy un gato, mira que la pizza. It was just stupid.
They were
You know,
probably
there
pretty
is
drunk.
like another account of a cartoon that it was in the U.S. It was like Ghost
Mhm.
Stories or something like that. The dub was just like insane.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, dude. It's the thing. It all depends on what studio, like what dub studio gets his claws on the property. And dude, it was the old west until a couple of years back when they got really like serious with the IP
Yeah,
rights
and
and
they
whatnot.
Ask
So
for the original script after that.
Mm-mm-mm. We have a bot.
Hey, Chris.
Or do we?
click on
Oh,
the-
no.
Actually,
on the
private
one,
dancing.
of it.
Chat girls.
Tell me.
There we go. Got it.
nah, you should. That was
Sexually
probably just a
interested.
pale writer's friend.
Mm.
Can't take
Oh,
it.
side
okay,
business.
There was a bot.
Now, we were talking about smut artists, and then I click on this lewdness.
I mean, it's not
Nice.
so. It could be worse. I mean, that song has possibilities.
Dude, you can show this in church, man. This is
I don't know.
nothing to call home about.
Yvonne's trying to get that weeb money.
Mm.
Of course, yeah.
Dude,
All money.
there's money in weavery, man.
Let me
I
see.
like them. I like them dollars.
Yeah, dude. Like here we don't have like comic book conventions, but we do have like cosplay anime conventions, and
They're big.
there was like, can you draw like the girls from My Hero Academia? I'll pay whatever. Like, sure.
Sure.
And then they go, can you draw a girthy dick? It's like, oh, yes, yes, I can. Yes,
It's like,
I
yeah, I guess.
can. Yeah, I guess. Ugh.
Depends what you want to pay, but yes.
That's gonna be more
Yeah.
expensive.
Yeah, it's, the premium goes up. If you,
As girthy as you need, as long as the money's good.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Each
They'll give
dollar
them the
adds
picture.
X
They
and
got like
extra
the
layer of
monocle and they're
thickness.
analyzing it. Like, yes, that is the perfect vein on his penis.
Oh, on his penis. Like, look at that. Wow. The angle, how the light is hitting it. Like, I like the fact.
Look at the effect of the skin. Of
Yeah,
how
the
that moves.
contrapposto of the pose of the dick. It's very good.
Odin says he has like a dozen flowers. Also in his cooler, he's got 8 to 10 beers on ice, but he ain't parting with any of it.
Mm,
I mean, I guess he'll let you look at it. I don't know.
yeah. Well, that's something.
Yeah, we got hello, Kate in Orlando.
Hey,
Hey, hello.
so, so it was like fart, balloon, smile. What?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what she's communicating
This
there.
is gonna haunt me all day.
I don't know what type of.
Dave says there's no nipple showing. She's just
Yeah.
playing with a pet snake.
Ah,
Get him out of
exactly.
there.
The showing no
Stop
nipples
being
is a
so
sign of
crude,
class.
Chris.
Showing no nipples is a sign of class, gentlemen.
Yeah. You can have the Lewis tongue, but no nipple.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Pale Rider, for putting the link to
Oh, thank you,
Yvonne's
man.
Twitter.
Yeah, dude.
Beacon says $10 per inch.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the code.
Golden ratio. Sipping like a really small cup of coffee. Like,
Oh,
Fellas, I gotta go because I gotta attend to my day job.
oh,
to
alrighty.
thing. But it
hey,
was
so nice having you, man.
Yeah,
And
can
everybody-
you're always welcome
Hey,
to
it's good
join
to
us.
see you again, man.
Yeah.
yeah, just keep sending me links at a reasonable time frame, like now. Then I will be more than happy to come because Sim keeps sending me the links to for Doodle and Chill, and it's like 4 a.m. my time.
4 a.m.
Yeah, but I do Doodle and Chill like at night on Saturday, and that's
Yeah,
the
no,
one you
I-
see.
I understand it's not
There's
your
the
fault.
Friday
I mean,
morning
like,
one that you missed.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? I come from the future, I live like 7 hours ahead of everyone else.
That's true.
Let me tell you, the future sucks. Never go there.
Yeah. Rub it in.
Fair enough.
And see you guys later.
Everybody.
Hey, man.
Take care, man.
You're so good.
Okay. Soul Lion has something to say.
Oh, Soul's here. It's
Good.
great. I didn't get a heads up for this stream.
Speak another
Now,
sleeping
please,
walker.
one second. I'm
Hey,
sorry,
you
Soul.
miss it.
I got caught up playing Dark Tide with you. I forgot to mention about the stream. I guess. Kate is now got.
What is this implication with this balloon?
What is this, Pedro?
What?
Translate.
Oh my god. So balloon nut, cold breeze. Somebody's blowing cold air up your ass. Like, I don't know, man.
I don't know.
Blowing air, but
Yeah.
I have no idea what's going on with this Kate.
Yeah, dude. This is driving me crazy, Kate.
Kate,
In Orlando.
trying to communicate us. Blink 2 times if you're okay.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, there was a kind of a promotional piece out for the convention that me and Irene went. And yeah, she asked me out to be on the side because she didn't know if she was going to have any assistance with the language.
Hmm.
But even so, yeah, she like really ended up recommending the um, the convention that we have over here. I don't know if you heard about it, Pedro. It's called Sofa.
Oh,
Uh,
dude, I'm a hermit. Like I haven't been in Colombia in years. I want to go back. And but dude, like I only have one book. Like, I want to have like around 3 or 4 books and translate them to Spanish before I go there.
mm.
But that's something I want to do. Like it's in the plans. But
Hey
it's in
man, and
Corferias.
yeah, it's in Corferias, and actually, you can vouch out to be like an international guest, and they would
Oh,
help you out with
nice.
that.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Cool.
that you have like your yeah, the things that you want to show or the works that you have a hand on, and
Yeah.
yeah, they will absolutely be on point with collaborating, getting
Yeah,
you
dude.
there.
'Cause I have a very silly plan. Like I used to own an animation school like a couple of years back. I closed it
Mhm.
up in 2014, and now I'm getting everything ready to make like an online animation school, but for
Oh, that's
YouTube.
awesome.
And I've done a lot of like trailers for CG. Like it's fully animated,
Hmm.
so maybe do something like that. Like show like okay, like guerrilla animation for crowdfunding and because whenever people talk animation, they always say like, "Hey, you need a big corporation, huge budget, 270 people to finish a film." Like I'm working on my own,
Yeah, I mean, it's
and I'm
kind of
doing really
true, but at
well.
the same time,
Yeah,
you can actually really apply yourself and do
mm,
amazing things.
yeah, exactly.
Oh, that was the one that I won for it, chapter two, and actually
Mm-hmm.
the stuff is it was showcased in Hollywood in like the experience of the red carpet.
Oh wow.
Nice.
So yeah, that was a lucky one because I won
Yeah.
two of the not one position but two positions. I hit twice, so there was a ton of money.
Oh,
Mm.
that's awesome.
Dude, that
Yeah,
I
and
like
after
the graphic
that,
style of it.
yeah, it was like this 60s, 70s posters
Hmm.
from
Yeah.
go to this place, go to
Hmm.
San Francisco,
Oh,
go
Yeah.
to yeah.
Was it done in vector or is it like raster art?
No, it's raster as
Mhm.
such. There is a lot
Okay.
of pixel. The only thing is that yeah, I tried to like mimic the style of it.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
like the actor, the bully, one of the bullies, and that per- partake in the movie.
Awesome work, man. Awesome work.
yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's. Oh wait, we got more here.
More.
Kate,
I
I
cannot
might
make
go. I might be
420
falling in
rolling.
love or on the verge of suicide, Kate. I don't know. Stop doing this to me.
I mean, it's a little bit too early for 420, but I support the message.
Yeah, I condone. I condone this message.
I was not bragging. Power Hour, quit spreading lies. You trolls. What? Trolls? How we
Why,
troll?
King? Why?
I
We're trying
resent
to
that remark.
understand you.
Yeah, I resent that remark.
Stop taking my gerb. I read it. Oh no, now Dave's starting.
Oh, come on, Dave.
I think he's just putting in random
Yeah,
emojis.
dude. Bomb tongue, baby boy, camera pig. Like,
Well, at
that's,
least Shadow Hawk
About it,
gets it,
kid.
apparently.
yeah. Okay. Now I
Let's
feel
Oh, they're
stupid.
getting rowdy here.
Yeah.
see. Let's see what everybody's saying.
Yeah, but after this job, the kind of like um, very big clients I'll begin to roll. That's
Hmm.
before I started out to work out in Finnish. So I worked it out for a little while in Warner Bros. And well, making more promotional stuff, well, kind of like this.
Hmm.
And the other thing is that I begin to like actually have like decent payments for clients. It was just not exposure anymore. It
Yeah.
took a long
Oh,
time. Jesus
that's
Christ.
always good. That's always good. But I mean, it comes with the fact that you have to get your name out there, so people don't really know you. Like it happened to me myself. Like, dude, when I started with CG like in 2019,
Hmm,
and I was charging like nothing. Like, dude, I'll
nothing.
do you an animated trailer. It's like, dude, how much that's gonna cost me? Like, dude, it's the Latino price. Hey, come on, I put my
Hey,
salsa
yeah.
behind. And dude, like,
Colombiano sale barato.
yeah, exactly. So after a while, then I could like bring up my prices. But dude, it was a good 6 months of just eating spam and bread. It
But
got
even
hard.
so, I mean, the community of comics over here is
Hmm.
really, how to say it,
Fair.
supportive and fair. That is true.
Hmm.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you get the work and you get the dates without delay and everything, they begin
Hmm.
like, okay, yeah, this guy is trustworthy.
Yeah,
Gonna
exactly.
starting out to pay like a decent wager, and that's far more fair than actual companies.
Yeah, dude. It was like,
Hey, Chris,
I
wow.
mean, for companies, it's
Mickey's in
like,
the
are you
chat, by the
gonna
way.
work? Tell me, Tim.
I just said, by the way, Chris, Mickey just joined the chat.
What? Oh, there's McGee.
Yeah, we don't see her often. I'm
Hey,
sorry, guys.
McGee.
What's up, McGee?
Hello, McGee. How are you? So yeah, it's far more fair that the company is like, oh yeah,
Oh,
you're gonna work for free for 3 to 4 months, and who
dude,
knows
a
if you're
hundred
gonna be
percent.
like contract.
Yeah.
Dude, no, I remember like when I was starting out, like, dude, you're doing like a Postobon commercial. Oh, what do you feel like?
Oh, and that's a kind of a big
Yeah,
thing
oh, it's a
over
huge
here in the
company, one of
south.
the biggest companies. Hey,
I
hey.
don't know how you call it. I think in French it's called an stage. I think it's apprenticeship. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, where you go in and you know that you work, but you don't get any credit, anything, and even at the point they can even steal your shit.
yeah,
Yes.
that's true.
Down here it's called pasantías.
Yeah,
Down here, they're gonna steal it even if you're a professional.
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. It's like you've been doing this for X amount of years, but we don't know yet. So you're new.
Yeah, that's kind of also the things that disappointed me kind of in graphic design because everyone over here starts with that. That's the
Hmm.
main base of the triangle is graphic
Yeah.
design. You don't go
Yeah.
to animation because it's non-existent over here. You
Hmm.
don't go to illustration because it's not existent over here. You go to graphic design, and over there you end up doing either corporate or you're brave enough to pioneer into the animation or illustration field.
Yeah.
So that's rough.
Dude,
And in
I had
graphic
to escape
design,
Panama.
that tell me,
I had to escape Panama because I was on the same thing. Like I was in law school, of all places, and but that was more dedicated to weed, so that fell through the roof. And then I was like, okay. And then I was like, okay, let's do art, and it's the same thing. Oh, you're gonna go, yeah, you're gonna have to do graphic design or social communication or something stupid like that. Like, yeah, learn how to use a camera. Like, dude, I want to draw. And dude, like I gambled and I went to Vancouver to
hmm,
study animation. And when I came back, like because I got married, there was no market for what I did directly, but everybody wanted a piece of it. He was like,
yeah.
"Oh, there's no animators in town," so it was very lucrative for a while, and then it became a prison. It's like, yeah, we can't really animate to the level you can because we can't afford it, but here's this tunic can animate it. It's like
So
dancing
just
tunic.
a little parenthesis over here,
Let's
Chris.
do it.
Sorry, this we're linked to my last account that got hacked.
Mm.
So that's like the vestige of that. It's like okay, yeah, I have the proof. But yeah, I was around like 1K. It's not that much, but
Mm.
it got hacked by these people that sold
Hey,
NFTs.
Hidoro.
Yeah, I love it. I did some prints off the sofa.
Nice.
I have the first volume of that manga. I really like
Oh,
it.
it's beautiful. It's the most punkish thing ever, and it's old. It's like from '98. Oh, sorry, Pedro. You were saying again?
Oh no, that like the thing is like what I was going back to CG allowed me to say like, okay, I learned these things 20 years ago and I haven't been able to
Able
apply
to
it. Like I
use it?
only applied it when I had the school because I was teaching people how to do it. But to go like full animation, like I've only been doing that for like 2 years now, and I was rusty. Like it's
Huh.
getting better and better with each trailer I do. And yeah, dude, like I don't
Eager
know,
to
man.
keep on doing it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, no, and I want to like grow the thing. Is I mean, I can only do so much, but if budgets get better, I want to make like a production battery down here in Latin America.
Yeah, and that's
So yeah,
also going to be beneficial for the crew that you have over there.
yeah, exactly, exactly. So
It's
dude,
gonna
that's
help a lot of people.
hmm
So hey, guys, back up your comics.
yeah,
Yeah, help us. Is you're doing international help? That's more than you can say from the Red Cross and the blue helmets.
yeah, dude, it would be better. than Operación Sonrisa.
It's a good thing I sent the link out to Pedro, apparently.
Yeah, you see, I'm your token buffer,
Oh god.
dude. I don't know. Like I've been talking with Hex Allen because we need to do like a battle of the tokens. Because I mean,
Well,
we're supposed to be like a racist Nazi community, like CG and this whole thing. Dude, I want to do like a token show.
the token show.
So yeah, they have like all the Latino, like the Peruvian, Panamanian, Colombian. Get Hex Allen in here, like all the black, like just all like yeah, we are bigots too. I don't know, do something like that.
We had all kind of a thing of that regard in
Mhm.
Irene's last stream that it was with
Yeah.
all the people that Oliver has is 262.
Oh, the comics way.
Yeah, the comic way, and yeah, it was like the Latino channel at that hour, despite
I
it
don't know.
being hosted by Irene.
I don't want to diss anyone, but that's not a Latino channel. That's a Mexican channel. Even though Juanito is there,
Even though Juanito is from Bolivia, no?
Juanito is from Bolivia, but they
And I was
they-
there, so
Yeah. Oh, okay. So you were there, but that's
Yeah,
the thing.
yeah.
Like the whole comic were like, yeah, we're Latino. Like, no, guys, you're really focusing on the Mexican thing, which is not bad. But dude, there are other things. What is the Caribe? ¿Dónde están los cubanos? Vamos, ¿dónde están?
Che, ¿dónde está el argentino?
¿Qué tal argentino? Che, ¿dónde está? You see, like there's a lot of flavors that are not.
Oh, and I
Have
am gonna
to-
say, despite the all the mockery that
Yeah.
sometimes occurs between us, and especially for the Argentinians,
Yeah.
I mean, it's their fault. They have an ego that allows that.
Yeah.
They have a lot of amazing artists.
Dude.
They have like a very European
Mhm.
flavor to it.
They have a
only-
school. They
Yeah.
have like an Argentinian school of illustration, which is
And-
very like, dude. If you read El Internauta, I don't know if you're familiar with that.
Yeah.
That comic. Dude, that's like extremely Argentinian illustration. Like people have copied that style, and that's something that goes with their personality.
Yeah, and,
You
and
know?
also is deriving obviously from works of how to say it from Spanish comics, from
Mhm.
Italian comics,
And French.
and French. Yeah,
Mhm, yeah.
you get that vibe from them.
They're
And,
very cool.
wow. Yeah, I mean Argentina has a lot of great art, a lot of great comic artists, and over here, yeah. Also talking about Argentina, I guess that the bread and butter that kind of embrace the whole spectrum of Latin America was Kino.
Yeah, Kino.
Kino is like it was like newspaper strips,
Mhm.
but they were told,
Mafalda. Yeah.
yeah, but they were told in a very intelligent and subtle way. Take in mind that that guy was doing like these comics inside. What was the? It was Perón, or it was like
Mhm.
another dictator. Yeah,
It was
inside
Perón.
the dictatorship.
Mhm, mhm.
So the guy had to be extremely careful not to get
Yeah.
iced by the government. So
Exactly.
that allowed him for some really intelligent criticism in only like 4 panels, 1 panel. And their comics, there's like comic strips from him that still hits today.
Mhm. Yeah.
The guy was genius.
Yeah, Chris Fisk is asking, like, why is it called Argentina? Is there a lot of silver mines or something? Exactly, that's why they're called Argentina. It was the land of silver.
Mhm.
And they have, like, Mar del Plata, and it's all
Rio de la Plata.
regarded to silver, Rio de la Plata. And the thing is, like, actually, the silver mines were in Bolivia, but they got out through Argentina. So that's why the whole, like, the land of silver.
Yeah, and the whole distribution was precisely by Rio de la Plata.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
it's like a very long river
Mhm.
that goes deep south.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the way that they took all those minerals out of the country.
And onward to Spain. And Ibai is not here to take shit from that.
He also
No.
wants to-
Let's be fair. Let's be fair.
Yeah.
Spain also had an enormous debt with the UK. So basically, our money end up with the Brits.
Yeah, and not only that, like their campaign of invading Holland and dude, like all that money ended up in Germany in the end. So it wasn't all like paellas and you know and wine for everybody. Like it was very rough.
He also asks, tokens got any room for half Jew, half Korean?
You fit the description, sir, and there will be a
Come over
form
here.
on your email. Come on right in. The lechona is quite nice.
Let's see.
I guess that another token. This is coming back because I've made along the way during these years a lot of Filipino friends, and it's like a thing that it's like this is this is funny because they also consider themselves like the Mexico of Asia,
Yeah.
but it's
Mhm.
so funny because we had no idea, or at least I didn't have
Mhm.
all the things that we share because they were also a Spanish colony. So
Yeah, dude.
basically, it's like a home away from home because a lot of dishes over there are are like over here or like in Panama. They have chicharrón of all
The
things.
chicharrón, and they have
Yeah,
negritos. Like
they,
there's they're not black, but they're just like the darker shade. Like there's like indigenous people, and they call them negritos. And I met Filipino negritos. They're fun to be around. And the things like they have words in their dialect that they come directly from Spanish. So it's really funny when you're listening to their language. Like it sounds like any like southeastern, eastern, like Asian
language,
language. But
but
then they,
with Latino names.
yeah, like I'm not making fun of it because dude, Panama is a port country. Like we get people from everywhere, but
Yeah,
they go like "Cuentan pong tang baño" and say what? You
I
just said baño?
recognize that. Yeah,
Yeah, it's a baño. Like their speech is like that, so it's very very funny. And they go and it's like arroz con pollo. They know exactly what it is.
know what it is,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh hell, that means that I can go over there and kind of relate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Soul saying to you, Pedro, I can't speak for Chris, but I don't appreciate you as a token, but a creative mind that's a lot of fun to
Oh,
be around. Melody
thank
Oh
you
says,
so
man,
much,
that's
Solan.
cool.
Thank you so much. I do see myself as a token, though. Sorry. I really don't.
Uh,
let me see here.
It's just, I don't
He
know.
says, Oi, we calling us that money fair and square.
Exactly. That you did. That you did, man. Like it was masterful.
not gonna lie, over there, you end up with the biggest piece of the cake. So,
Mm-hmm.
Soul is now taking over his proper place, Sharon
Mhm.
Lakes.
There you
thanks,
go.
man.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Thanks for the love, man.
Let's see. The sponsor of today's show, Little Capri.
Little Caprice. There you go.
I don't know if I'll remind that name.
Mm.
Sounds familiar.
I'm not cultured enough.
Dude, you have an amazing body of work, man. You don't have a book out yet?
What?
A book out like yours?
No, as such, I kind of stopped making my own comics back in 2013 because I
Mhm.
actually didn't see sport, and I was just like, hey, I gotta get a job, a corporate job. So
Yeah.
I did have back then in DeviantArt, which I eliminated all account of it by
Thank
the
you.
yeah.
Don't feed
Fuck-
that AI.
No, fuck that.
Which
So
one?
yeah, tell me,
Which platform?
Oh, DeviantArt.
DeviantArt.
Okay,
Yeah,
So
they're
yeah,
they're
I,
using
I
your art to feed the AI to
I'll go
create.
delete my account.
Do it.
yeah, that's really shitty. I mean,
Mhm.
but the thing is that yeah, I really stopped doing that because I mean I do have to focus out over trying to make a living over here, and it was kind of a dual time. I was getting good jobs in corporate.
Mhm.
I end up also working like with beer brands like Heineken, like
Yeah.
Miller, and all this. But it was fun, but there was no glory because your name was not never gonna appear anywhere.
Yeah,
So
dude. That's the th- that, and that's the trap. They lure you in, and then like, okay, this is a campaign. Like, for example, I mean, in Panama we use dollars, so
hmm,
like let's say like before things got bad when TV started to die, like you can live a very decent life doing like four projects a year
Mhm.
because the pay was that good. Like you'll make like $25,000 on a project.
Yeah, a lot of Colombians actually worked or went to Panama
Yeah.
because the money was good. The money was
Hmm.
good.
But now it's all debt. Yeah, because TV died.
Oh
When
man.
TV stations died, all those budgets went to shit, and
Uh,
now everybody's scrambling, and now everybody wants to be an influencer, and you don't want to be an influencer at your 40 somethings. That's just ridiculous. You know what I mean?
I
It's
don't
just,
know. That's a strange word for me.
dude. I've seen some people try. It's like, dude, lady, you have 3 kids and you have very long tits to be doing this.
Age
Stop.
with decency,
Happy.
please.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, be graceful. I mean, stick the landing, please. We all rooting for you. Don't do it, but they do it, and some make it work. Like I don't want to play that game because I'm already obnoxious, so I don't want to be an inside like, hey, how you doing? It's like,
Nah,
nah,
nah. I just gonna show what I do, and that's it.
yeah,
I
exactly,
don't want to be also how to put it in. I don't want to be a clown.
yeah, exactly. I was like, today we're having Bio de Capaz. Like, who
Who
the
the
fuck
hell
cares?
cares?
Yeah, dude, where's your art? I don't want to see
Yeah.
you like having like people like here's the best mazamorra chiquita of Bogota. Like, no, let's not do that.
Yeah,
Oh man,
Pale Rider, I'm not highlighting that link. It, that
which
person is
link?
not our sponsor.
Uh,
Huh? Well,
Gosh,
out of
dang.
curiosity, I'm gonna click it now. I'm kidding.
Always talk to Dave. Put another link to Bayo.
But yeah, more or less after like getting this little boost with Warner Bros, I begin to like, okay, yeah, I guess that I can do my stuff again with illustration because it's at
mhm.
least paying decent. And this was at a time that actually I haven't told this story out to Chris that I went again to this convention that is SOFA as an artist, exposing artists. So by my surprise, Nick came back to the country. Nick Samudio,
Mhm.
he's a top talented artist and inker. So we were friends back in like 2007, and the account is that he went to the States to study and obviously make his career over there,
Mhm.
but he ended up returning here to Bogota with his wife, AC Samudio, and we reconnect. And that was a great moment because it was like, hey, how are things over there? Obviously, it was almost a decade that I haven't seen him, and that also was a great impulse to try to make illustration and comics again, and
Yeah.
at least to be part of that pipeline. So it was a nice set of events that allowed me out to actually work with at least in this account with Findish, and
Mhm.
I also Jason has lent me a little bit of uh, creative feature out to color some material for Frog G. So
Oh, dude.
nice.
Yeah, I did the trailer for Prog G.
Oh, nice man.
Yeah, so yeah, that's those guys are good, cool cats.
Okay, cat.
Really, they really fucked up stuff that happened with them with the whole Indiegogo thing. But dude, that's another topic we were talking about a couple of shows back in some other show. Like,
Mm.
dude, Indiegogo is not this community. This community is the connection we've all made with, and I don't want to call them fans. I call them just customers.
Customers.
And yeah, like if Indiegogo is gonna behave like a strange like wife and turn this relationship into a sexless marriage, let's go somewhere else. This like we're gonna lose ground. Like, dude, this is not Waterloo. Okay, these are private businesses. If they want our business, treat us good. If you don't, God bless you and find the clientele you want. I'm not it. You know, that should be it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like people see it as a battleground, and I think we're not getting the definitions properly.
Yeah, hopefully Indiegogo realizes because this is just as I told you, this is dumb executives trying
Yeah.
to sour the very people that feature So, what would you do? So that's
Yeah.
that's not
No,
for
the thing is, like,
Right.
I don't think there's malice in their behavior. I think they want to
But
automate
No,
Indiegogo.
but the thing that's happening is Indiegogo is automated. It's always been automated. That's the problem. There's
Oh.
their clientele services. It's all automated. The problem is that they didn't invest in infrastructure. They did not
Yeah.
upgrade. They added the in demand, but they were not planning on having in demand. Like, did you see how many in demand stores there is there?
Yeah,
There's
dude.
more in demand than campaigns, and that's one of the things they have addressed. They made an announcement that they will be closing in demand stores because there's too many, and the entire coding needs to be reworked. They changed the CEO because there was some neglectful, no reinvestment. There were a whole bunch of people fired. Now they're hiring and trying to recode the thing. So I don't think it's Hill intent like aim at
No.
CG because there's people that on crowdfunding groups that are doing tech, video games, board games that are saying having the same issue.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Like,
I personally think that it's just them. Like they built something, and they didn't reinvest in the infrastructure. They were saying that there were no reinvestments.
Mm.
it was
Yeah, you're
always
But
trying to do
it's just when I saw the new CEO, she talks like a woke person. We're gonna be doing that.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, when you invest your profits,
And usually that means
in-
there's too much of pocket of air in that brain.
Yeah. You're calling her an airhead.
Yeah, not just that, dude. There's so much air in there that the ears are sticking out like a monkey.
Yeah, that too. That's always a tell. Like, don't trust people with big ears.
Now we can use the balloon emojis on the chat.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see. We got Fisk saying, "Where are Nick and AC? I haven't seen either of them on Reni's show in a while."
Such they're focusing on work at the moment. I hope that they can join in maybe a couple of months that they finish out the second book. But yeah, mostly they're just trying to focus out in their stuff. But yeah, I really also miss them in the chat, in the chat, in the streams.
Yeah, I am looking forward to AC's book.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
what
she's
she
another
has-
master of inks.
what she has shown so far, in the rooms or whatnot, looks really cool.
Yeah,
I always see him.
and also she's like very thorough with her investigation towards the material that she wants to do. So it's gonna be strange because it's gonna be like, okay, you're gonna get fantasy kind of comic set in the Middle Ages, but it's gonna be like very detail correct to the point of being like making some museum geek proud. So
Okay.
that's a
I think
lot of
that's why I'm
effort.
so excited about it.
Yeah,
Like I
Yeah.
like her attention to detail in relation to the
yeah,
historical
like
accuracy.
historical accuracy.
So it's
that's
like
gonna be-
that's a proper 16th century Sabaton. Thank you.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff. Okay, nice.
yeah, this is like a proper 16th century code.
Oh, I
the
see.
colors and
Those pauldrons be going. Yeah, I don't know. Like
I mean,
I don't get that
people
angle about it,
deep with
but I
that.
appreciate it. Ooh.
No, that's a lot of love for the comic,
Yeah,
for the
no, I-
craft,
yeah.
and but it takes a while. So
Yeah, I mean, as long as it doesn't affect the storytelling, like I'm all for it. But if it becomes like an encyclopedic thing that is just boring, then I'll go like,
it's difficult. Yeah.
yeah, that's the thing.
Let's see. Sugar, are you getting fat, or is that? What?
There's
I'm
no
not
respect,
fat.
man. There's no respect.
This is just, I've had this hoodie since like high school.
Hmm.
It is just the hoodie. It's just
He likes his baggy clothes.
Yeah, dude. You see,
Okay,
you're making
so
me get
what
naked.
you
Oh
meant is,
no!
he
Why?
was fat.
I am not fat.
Oh my god! And then you get hairy nipples and everything.
Yeah. What do you think of that, Pedro?
Been
I'm
working
loving
out,
it.
man.
I'm loving it, man. Just,
Been working out.
yeah, thank you.
No, I
thank
haven't.
you. Thank you for that.
I do need to. I need to. I need to get back to the gym. I haven't been there in a while.
Mm.
Let's see.
I don't know. Have you been taking
The
some
other one-
testosterone? There's more hair on your chest.
Sugar is
Yeah.
getting Saul's time he was off from stream. He's been getting prison time.
Can you imagine that's only like you go to the gym and that's the only thing that happens? You only get like hairier.
Mm-hmm.
Still skinny. You're still like a wimp, but a hairier wimp.
A manly
manly.
wimp. A
A
manly
manly
wimp.
wimp. Yeah. Hair and bones.
All
That's what they call it.
masculine.
Yeah.
Let's see. That's right, J. Rod. Just look at Chris. Majestic. That's right, J. Rod. That is right.
Yeah, that's an
Tú
specimen.
vas a the other thing.
This long flowing hair. I
Yeah,
like
dude.
the hillbilly version of Fabio.
Yeah, I'm waiting for a baby to fall in Sugar's cage.
Uh,
That was horrible. I'm sorry. I
Uh,
will not do that again.
hey, Johnny.
What's up, Johnny?
not a
That's a weird
shotgun.
way to
What
shot-
is?
This is not a shotgun, Johnny. Come on.
Yeah.
What you having over there? Looks like an M1.
Yeah, I've got an SKS,
Oh, okay.
the Chinese one.
Okay. Wow. Shit got serious.
Yeah.
Chinese version of the Mosin Nagant.
And did you notice that he took off his shirt before doing this shit?
Yeah, exactly. This is very. Are you gonna kill a duck with your bare hands next?
This is my rifle. This is my gun.
Like,
Yeah, what? This show is turning into something else. I'm
Thank
liking it.
This is for This is for fun.
like, see that? I got this. It's
Hmm.
authentic Vietnam War bringbacks. Like this has
Oh,
like
those are the
act-
ones, the most recent ones.
yeah. These
Very
actually, I actually have like certification here, from the guy who actually brought it back. It has his name, some of his service record. It's got the dates of when it was put into the system, when they captured the guns.
Hmm.
Yeah,
The blood
everything.
type of the guy who used to own it and then got blasted. Yeah, it's
The kill count.
the kill count. It's wow, dude.
I mean, if I was like
That's
in
so
Vietnam or that
Mhm.
era, if I had like a confirmed kill, I will just like crave that into the
On the side of the rifle.
down the side of the rifle.
Nice. Oof. I don't know,
Yeah.
man. I've never been in that position. Like Panama has no army, and when the U.S. invaded, that was kind of
I'm
funny.
gonna say that it's a good thing.
Yeah.
You do see what is of us with an army.
Yeah, dude. Like, yeah, I was in Colombia '91. Like, I really lived the whole like bombs and the papers and all
yeah.
that stuff.
I was
And
still
yeah,
a kid
dude.
back then, but even
Yeah.
so, the accounts for it lasted a
Yeah,
long,
dude.
long time.
It was scary, man. Like I was in college, like when the bomb at the 93 streets exploded.
Oh
I heard it.
man,
I heard it. It's like, what happened? Like a bomb went off. Like, oh.
No, the one of the it was the dust that it was like the Secret Service over here.
Yeah, yeah,
It was Escobar, wasn't it? Yeah, Escobar.
yeah. It was Escobar.
planted a whole fucking bus riddled with explosives
Mm-hmm.
and blasted off, and that was fucked up. That was
Yeah, dude. And the things like at the 93rd Street, that's where I went to collect the monthly money my parents sent us, my brother and me.
Uh-huh.
Like we used to go to that like commercial like
area.
area, and it was like, dude, like if we went to get the money, like we could get that shit in our faces.
Yeah.
You know? So it was like it got really fast. It's like, okay. Because the things like people think like, and that's something like I always fight against. Like they say, like Colombia, it's dangerous. Like not really, dude. I lived there for
really.
6 years. I mean, if you're looking for trouble, you're gonna find it.
That's true.
Yeah, but dude, like all the accounts of like guerrillas and all that stuff, that was
It has
somewhere else.
diminished.
Yeah, it has diminished a lot, and I was when I was there, it was really like the peak, like like punto de turrón, like really good.
Uh-huh.
And even so, like dude, it was always like very far away from Bogota or very far away from cities. Like you really have to go like to the places where it was happening to see something. So I don't know, man. Like if you have the opportunity to visit Colombia, it's an awesome country. People are great. They're gonna feed you, and they're gonna give you aguardiente. Don't trust those people.
We're gonna get you drunk, Chris.
They're gonna get you drunk really fast. But dude, you'll have fun, man. It's a fun country to go.
Let's see. They got You were not right about the 3 wispy chest hairs, Pale Rider. I got a full thing of hair.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't
dude.
call. I wouldn't call that a full set,
Mm.
but you do have more than 3 whimsy hair.
Yeah.
Sharon says, wait, he's getting prison tough. I'm sorry to hear about your behind getting abused, Grit. No, gosh dang it. Ain't nothing going on with my behind.
Mhm.
Beyond normal functions.
Nice.
Drink it up, gents. Don't give that is not
Oh, the hair in it.
Mhm.
right. The body between the face.
Oh no, dude, that was ooh, that was harsh.
I am truly a unique individual.
You're a unique specimen. Yeah.
What's up with Indiegogo now? She's behind.
Oh, that's
Recap a little bit. Yeah.
yeah. Like it's not like the website is falling apart, but their customer service has been
So
deteriorating.
technically, it is falling apart. That's what they're saying. It's like the system's overrun. Like if there's a whole bunch of problem, and they need to reprogram. They need to rework it. And one of the things they want to do is cut in demand. So the in demand that have been open for more than 6 months to a year, they're going to be cut.
Yeah.
And they want to reduce the in demand time to anywhere between, they said, I think 3 to 6 months max.
But to me, that's fair.
Yeah.
Because in the end,
Because
Indiegogo is
come on,
not
Pedro,
a shop.
you know, if you know how a website work, you know
Mhm.
there's a limit of space. And if you have a running campaigns, closed campaigns, in-demand campaigns, dude, go search the Indiegogo there in the comic thing, and you'll see more closed campaign than anything else, or
And
in demand before you see
there
the
are ways
funding.
around it. Like set up your own shop.
And then you have
And-
and then you have the one that are more trending will be the one that people
Yeah.
do the $500 and they get trending pretty fast, and then you see those.
Mhm.
There's a lot of shadow bans. So
Like I said, they haven't invested in the infrastructure. So, come on, the more you grow now, you're gonna have to open up. And one of the things I always said that they need to divide in demand into something else.
yeah, and so there was also the discussion behind that nobody knew why they were getting shadow banned. If it was like an algorithm thing, or it was like someone putting the work out to not show the projects. And the really pissy thing about this is that okay, yeah, if I'm gonna get shadow banned, at least give me a reason out for it. What did it do? And
Yeah.
people are not getting that.
But
Get
it's
that-
like if it was a target, if they were targeting CG, right? Ethan would be banned. She would be shadow banned. Everybody would be shadow banned, not just specific people, right? And don't forget that if you get flagged or you get a notice of a violent image or too sexy image, you get shadow banned.
I don't know. With a guy that
It's
has
part
several
of
restraining orders,
it's
and,
part of the trust and safety thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but with a guy that has like
You take it
several-
off,
yeah,
they'll reinstate it, and if you don't, well, you're shadow banned, and
Mm.
they can even close it and refund. I mean, that's the thing I was worried about Frog G, that they just closed it. To me, in my head, it went, oh fuck, are they gonna refund everybody now?
Not really, because they have the money to make the book now.
Yeah,
The
I
thing
hope.
is, like-
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, they got the
Yeah.
money. That's all that's important. And at this point, it's like they didn't get closed and shut down. That's what I mean. Because that would have been
but
bad.
that's the thing is that people got complacent, man. Because there's several strategies we can like take, and the thing is like it's just communicate with your customers about what you're gonna do. So if in the in demand is not viable anymore, maybe we can start with second chance campaigns. That could be like the new normal, or come up with your own shop. I mean, like the dead campaign, it's still on Indiegogo, so you can redirect people to your shop. Like, hey, find us, like after the campaign's over, find us at this X, website address, and it's your shop where nobody's going to shut you down, unless you say something about Trump or whatever.
But there's also the fact that if you look at Eric July, who started his own site with his own crowdfunding, they did get to him with PayPal.
Yeah,
because they can get to the third party.
That's the thing. Like, there's always people who want to try to like fuck you over, but dude, become undeniable. Find different ways. Like, oh, PayPal is a closed door. PayPal is not the only paying service. So find a way like life.
It's
Jurassic
looking
Park.
stupid that they're not answering anybody. And
Yeah.
but their customer service always been shit. Like, dude, I
Yeah.
waited 4 months and a half, almost 5 months for my money with Blood Hunt.
Oh man, yeah. Well,
Every tells on an adverse campaign at the end of my funding, somehow I get flagged for something that they notice out of nowhere. And yeah,
do you think it's because you're French Canadian, Sim?
I don't know.
And they have something. They've
I don't
done
know.
it
Everybody
for
thinks
you?
I'm Puerto Rican.
Maybe they hate poutine. Maybe that could be.
Oh, maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah,
That poutine I
I
had
don't
wasn't
know.
bad.
So what would they have against a frog then?
Frogs are normally French, like so I've heard. So they,
Yeah, that's how they call this. That's how they call the French. Yeah.
yeah, so maybe they hate the French too. Like at this point, like whatever they do, it's their company, man. Like shut a deer this weekend.
It's a company that decided to redirect all
Yeah.
their energy into tech. Like they want to push a technological
Yeah,
thing.
'cause-
That's what that was the big announcement they were doing. So it's like we're gonna be the bottom of the barrel. That's for sure.
exactly. So if you're talking to a girl, like what I was going to say, as a guy with several restraining orders and being told no by so many women, when a woman doesn't want me anymore, I just walk away.
You walk away.
And I'm seeing that with it. Oh, thank you, freaking truck. Indigo was. I feel like Indigo doesn't want me anymore. You know, sure, dude. Whatever. No girly dicks for you. Like, I think we should take that attitude. It's not a matter of like losing ground. Like, this is not Waterloo. This is not like we're not like the battle of the balls. This is not like the Maginot Line. We're not at war. We're trying to sell books. Yeah, people want to keep us from selling books, but our strategy should not be like an open data field. We're a guerrilla. Okay, be on the move.
Be on the move. Search for new
Exactly.
points. Search for new pages.
Yeah.
That's
Find
There's always a way.
vectors of attack. Yeah. We're gonna be fine, man. We're gonna be fine.
Did Chris get a divorce? I was never married, Pops. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's because you're shirtless. Like you're showing the guns. You're like peacocking right now.
Well, you know, when you got it, flaunt it.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me see here. What Johnny put in the chat room, sugar.
Oh, the porn bots are attacking.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I think when you block a porn bot, you're screwing up with somebody's business.
You just let it be. You let it be.
Yeah, let it be. That's just smart.
Okay. Yeah. All right. All right, Johnny. All right. That's appropriate. Okay, I'll give you that one. Let me see. Chris is sitting model for CG Vacation. Don't know who's throwing. McGee says, "Oh, I've heard about the shadow banning. What's up with the tip jar, though? I haven't heard about that before."
That's
another thing. I'm wondering if that doesn't have an effect.
yeah. That nobody liked the tip jar.
That nobody likes the tip jar. Nobody lives the tip, but it's another thing in the coding. And if people don't give tip, are they gonna freaking punish the campaign? Or if you remember, because you for a while when you set up your campaign, you have to give them the okay to ask for the tip as well. I don't know if that changed.
Yeah.
But if you opt out, are they gonna shadow ban you?
Yeah, probably. Like they could be like a
but that's the thing. Like it's
like
I'm sure it's more complex than just going like, hey.
Yeah. Oh, Chris, that's inaccurate. They did play Panama, but the song they played the most was "Thunderstruck" by AC/DC. They play a lot of AC/DC right at Noriega's house. And yeah, people used to drive, and it was a party. Like we brought beer. I was like, yeah, hey, when is he coming out? I don't know, but the music's good. So yeah, you list like Panama. They played the whole Back in Black album, nonstop, and they played Slayer. They played.
Approve?
No, it was Raining Blood. That record. So I'm a metalhead. We were all there like with beers. Like the GIs would be like, "Hey, what are you doing here?" Like, dude, the music's good. Like, oh, okay. Dude, like I don't know. That invasion to Panama was very surreal because nobody was gonna fight for Noriega. It was like, you're gonna defend your country. Like, no, they're coming for
No.
him. They're coming for that guy. They can take that guy. Like, we're not gonna fight America. Why?
Making sugar in the morning. Are you drunk? No, 80s. I'm not drunk. I'm hot.
Mm. Wow, dude. You're flaunting and you're saying you're hot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hi.
you got all confident. And
That's like, wow, a lot of confidence. I like it. I like this new sugar crisp.
That's
Yeah.
confidence.
you dropped it like it's hot.
Mm-hmm.
80 says, I was complaining about the closed campaigns on the first page.
Mm. Yeah, dude. That was very bizarre. Like they were not even in the band. They were like close, and they were in the first page on the search. It's like, what's happening here?
Fish says, this is why I leveraged Amazon's KDP instead of in demand. I also no longer have to worry about keeping inventory or paying for shipping.
Or you can go with Amazon, or you can use Lulu Express with Shopify. I've been saying it for people. You can print on demand straight from your Shopify store.
That's true.
The only problem we had is that before everybody was like, Indiegogo only.
Yeah, I mean the things that Indiegogo became like a cozy blanket for a while.
Man, it was the place where you could find everybody. Like it
Yeah.
was like the place where people could, and after that, like you couldn't find campaigns. Like I noticed, like campaigns in demand can be searched. When they close, you find them.
Mm-hmm.
Like even the other people were saying in the chat, like they also noticed like before, like you would go in like the comic book search, and you think a book is live. It says live. You click on it, so it's closed.
And the things that I don't know if people are afraid to shill more on streams like this, but it's as easy as saying like, guys, there's like a link tree to the campaigns we're shilling today, and you put it on the video description, so you don't really have to talk eventually and make a great show. And that's it. There's a little things we could do to just keep the community aware of what's happening. It's just. Like, I don't know. This is just a snack.
But there's multiple things. Pedro, check into Indicron.
Mhm.
There's CG now. There's Indicron that keep tracks of all the campaigns.
Yeah.
Like you just submit, it logs out and it tracks the campaign with how many backers and stuff like that, so people can keep posted on it.
Exactly.
I thought that was a good concept.
The thing is, like, as showrunners,
So in the end, people can do their own crowdfunding on Kickstarter, Indiegogo, their own website, and you can track them all as long as you give them access to it.
Yeah, exactly. The thing is, like, as showrunners, we should be aware of this. I don't know, avenues for people to find out campaigns and just promote them. That's the thing. Whoever wants to get in the jacuzzi with us will get a handy. Let's just
Well, what?
Yeah.
Quite the
Whoever gets in the jacuzzi is
All
getting a handy.
right.
Like, you soap my back, I'll soap yours. Like cross promotion, baby. I know I made it sexual and weird, but I think I'm making a point.
You get the point.
You always bring it back to the dicks, don't you, Pedro?
The girthy dicks, sugar. Be accurate.
Dirty dicks.
Yeah, with veins and proper lighting, and posing.
With a golden radio.
Yeah.
And he says most crowdfunders aren't treating it like a business. The profits should go back into your company.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Taylor says, "Who doesn't hate the French?"
I don't know, man. I've met really like French who are like repentant French. I've met a couple.
That's for being
Yeah.
French.
Yeah, it's just like I'm French, but I regret it. That kind of attitude. And they're cool.
It's weird. I don't really get
So
that.
that's what you
somebody
need, hookers
doesn't
and
like
blow.
it.
What's that, Evan?
I don't really get out what all that hate about the French. I mean, yeah.
Oh, the thing that in the third world, like the worst colonizers were the French.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you think
That's the
Africa
thing.
does have all the right to be pissed off.
Yeah, dude. Oh, and Haiti, dude. Like
Yeah,
the thing is,
Haiti.
like the Spanish, like they left Latin America, but you see like Spanish heritage.
Hmm.
You know, like, oh, my family's from, like, you speak from anyone from Latin America, they will like trace their lineage
Spanish
back to
heritage.
Spain, whether you ask them or not. Like, hey, ya tengo familia en Galicia. ¿Quién carajo te preguntó? Like, nobody cares, but they're gonna let you know. In Haiti, they killed
They killed
all the French.
everyone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no one was left because they were horrible. So maybe that's why everybody hates the French. Like, I don't know. It's a theory I have. I could be
Okay.
wrong.
Okay.
I mean, that's the thing. I'm not French. I just speak French and English.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, dude. Like, I don't know, Johnny. Like, the things like Johnny's in Brazil. Like, dude, we live with the Americans for 100 years. I hate certain American governments, but I don't hate gringos, man, because they're just people.
No, they're people.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. You,
And yeah, dude, it was fun. There was some racism at some point in Panama, like open racism. Like you'll go to bars and say like no dogs, no Panamanians, or like colored people, like fountains. You see pictures of like old story in Panama where you see that. But since Panama is so small, you get Americans from all over the place, and they were not all like that. Like some were really appalled. Like, "Oh, that was horrible." Right? So yeah, it's just people, man, and it's culture. I don't know.
Oh, Mr. Joe,
Hey, what's up, Joe?
man.
Give me daddy balls.
Yeah.
Oh, Joe Ball. Yep, that's right. Say Ryan, that's right.
Mm,
Let's see.
Big Daddy Balls. That sounds like a stage name.
DM me for sugar.
The sugar
No, I do
credit
not
card.
consent to this.
Mm.
And it's
I can get that. I can do some art for you, Sugar. If we're doing this, the nipple trading cards.
I didn't say we were doing any of that.
I'm just telling you, I'm game.
a win and scratch.
Yeah, a scratch and sniff trading card.
I don't need you drawing me, Pedro.
Oh, but I will, baby.
It'll go straight to veiny dicks. No,
Yeah.
get your hands on Pedro's back.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry for being a French. Let's see. Don't discriminate against the French. Hate all gringos equally, says Johnny.
Yeah, the French are not gringos though.
That's right, Soul. Sasuke is a gringo too.
Yeah.
Let's see. Scissoring is a worldwide trend. You shouldn't do gestures like that with no shirt on. Pale Rider is society's priority. Probably. Probably. All right. Oh my gosh, it's already 1.
How time flies when you're having fun and talking about
That's
this.
true. That's true.
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Dude, just like shirtless with a rifle. It's just
It's a look.
You can
It's
see
a
it
look.
on. But, yeah, it gives like all the information about when they were used by the Vietnamese. Gosh, it's all blurry.
yeah, I can't read it either with my
Yeah,
eyes
read a
on.
bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Yeah, it
Great.
says like when they were used by the North Vietnamese. It says when they were captured, like where and when they were captured. You know, when it was
I mean,
turned
you're
in
not
by
at this
MP.
point. You're not paying for the rifle. You're just paying for the investigation
For the
behind
history,
rifle.
yeah.
Well, I was fine with paying a little extra for that reason, for the historical authenticity and the
Mhm.
documentation and everything. You know, showing that they're the real deal and everything, because that just tickles my history bone.
Dude, don't say tickle while half naked, please.
You need to go take a cold shower, Pedro.
Yeah, this is very distracting.
Hashtag blame Chris.
Oh yeah. Oh, Phil's here. Hey, Phil.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, so man, are you?
Chris wants to be in CJ. I never said that.
You're making a strong case.
That's
No.
all he has to read the first one. There's the link.
The swimsuit special.
Oh, no. But yeah, I paid a little more than I would have. I paid like about, I think all said and done, about $1,200 for both of these.
Okay.
Like, so that's considerable, but with the historical factor added in, that's actually pretty good for both an
Man,
SKS
that's
and the
awesome.
Gaunts. Plus, gosh, guns have gotten so expensive now
Why
since
so?
since I started buying guns.
Isn't like everything expensive nowadays?
Yeah,
Yeah,
especially
Yeah.
with my coin.
Oh,
like
dude, yeah, I couldn't even imagine.
Oh
Like,
god.
you need to get like a money bag, like a costalado de billetes to go to the grocery store. Or what, dude?
No, we haven't got to that point, but
Yeah.
everything is yeah. I mean, uh, before with 10K pesos,
Yeah,
let's say that it's like about $5. You
$5. Yeah,
can, yeah, you can buy like have kind of decent weekend with some food and some beer. Uh, right now, it's like only two items that you
Ooh.
really need in the kitchen, and that's it.
dude. The last time I went to Colombia was in 2017, and I bought a keg of beer for the party, and it was like 55K
Yeah,
pesos. I was like, oh my
and
god! Oh, it's $18. Okay. Is that the thing? It gets a lot of zeros, man, and you get the ooh. And the thing is, since I lived 6 years ago, no, like I lived in 91, like the dollar was like 1,000, like five
yeah,
hundred
it
pesos.
was kind of fair. It was just
Yeah.
like for every two. Well, this is kind of recent,
Mhm.
kind of. I'm talking also more or less 2015, 2017.
Mhm.
Dollar was 2,000 pesos.
Yeah,
Right
exactly.
now, it's about to hit 5,000 pesos, which
Oh,
is considerable
yeah,
fuckery.
a considerable jump. Like right now, my brother is looking after his mother-in-law, and she lives in Iberia.
You like it?
And
Yeah.
dude, like he's a king with his dollar down there. It's
Oh yeah.
just like
Yeah, you
making it
can have
rain.
like a decent life over
Yeah, yeah,
here.
yeah, dude. It's hard. Like we. Oh, I mean, we're always talking, and it's like, dude, like I don't know. I like he told me like, Pedro, what you're doing, you can work remotely and earn in dollars. If you've moved to Colombia, you like own a town because it's insane.
At least you can buy a house really easy. That's true.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go visit Yvonne and then just walk around like royalty.
shirtless. You can do it shirtless
Shirtless.
if you come with
I'm like,
dollars.
hey ladies,
Hey,
I'm
ladies.
America.
I'm from America. What is this you say? You're annoyed by my. Here you go.
I have American money.
I'm American money.
Suddenly,
Here's $1. Enjoy
suddenly
yourself.
women will love me.
Yeah.
At least you're not going out for cocoa leaves like fucking Malin.
Oh yeah, dude. Cocoa leaves. I remember
No,
when
that
he
the
said
guy
that.
was asking for cocoa leaves, and yeah, sure, we're gonna give you cocoa leaves for the
Yeah,
same
dude.
price as what you want.
He's gonna get slapped so fast.
No, he's not gonna get slapped. He's just
Yeah.
yeah. Here are your cocoa leaves. It's
Here, cocoa
$200.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah,
I don't
enjoy
know,
them.
dude.
What?
Make
Can you
Chris.
stop scratching your ass? I wasn't.
Dude, yeah. He's digging deep.
Oh Lord.
It is a look, Chris. It is a look. That
Yeah.
exclamates confidence.
Yes. So it's now 1:10. We probably should start wrapping this up. I don't want.
Yeah.
I didn't. I wasn't planning on being this long. I didn't want to keep you, Avon. I know
Oh,
you've got.
it's all right, man. I do thank you all for having on the first time over here, and also it's great out to hang out with you guys, Sim and Pedro.
It is
Great to know you,
awesome.
buddy.
We should talk, man. Like, I'm
For the
gonna
moment.
follow you
Yeah.
on Instagram and whatnot. So yeah,
Please do so.
there are things that can be done, sir.
Please,
But,
I'm a mercenary. I work.
Yeah, so you do.
I don't care whatever type of work if I
Yeah.
get paid.
So you
Exactly.
do commissions, right, Yvonne?
Yeah, I'm gonna open commissions at the end of this month. They're gonna be completely open. I'm just finishing work stuff that I'm doing at the moment. So if you want to hit me with coloring commissions or something that you need, you have seen kind of my work from what Chris has been showing. So hit me up if something fancies you, whatever is painterly or a little bit more comic like.
Pale Rider's going to be in your DMs soon, Yvonne.
Yep.
I need a naked Chris holding a rifle provocatively.
There is no shame. There is
It's in the works already. What do you think I'm doing?
Yeah, but your support is really appreciated. Each one of us, whatever work you want to give us, we're always grateful and thank you for the opportunity.
All right.
We'll deliver the Latin American effort.
Well, don't forget to sub, like, and share.
That's right. Yeah. I'll try to probably start trying to do maybe once a week, maybe. These again, see how that goes. Maybe I'll go back to 2 a week. I don't know. I'll have to start setting people up. I have not paid any attention to my Twitter DMs really, so I've noticed there's a bunch of people who send me DMs over the past like month or two, and I have not responded.
Oh boy.
Sugar, those are the kind of actions that make people think stuff about it.
Oh boy.
Oh well.
Yeah.
I'll eventually get back to them.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. So we're gonna wrap this up because I might play a little bit of Dark Tide before I go to bed. And thanks everybody for joining us. Sim, did you have anything you wanted to say at the end?
Not really. See you all next week, I guess. And don't forget to go sign up for the Second Chance campaign for Tales Nevers too if you missed out.
There you go. Tropical
Please
Magic
support.
Second Chance campaign going live next month, guys. So if you already have the book, spread the word, and you didn't get your chance to get in the book on the first campaign, hey, sign up. We're on Kickstarter now.
Nice.
We're smooth like that.
Yeah, I think that's the best answer. Let's just go everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go everywhere.
You want to be bitches? We're gonna be everywhere.
Exactly, dude. Spread
Gotta
that
know
seed.
where the potential
Like
customers
a
are.
virus.
Yeah. We're gonna spread that seed like my uncle.
Now we should all chip in and buy and buy one of those places at Times Square.
Yeah, dude. That motherfucker has like 15 kids. I'm gonna spread the seed, baby. So yeah, find us on Kickstarter, guys.
And so I got my force staff for my Psyker and Dark Tide finally, so I'm quite happy. Yeah, I can shoot little psychic
Tide.
bolts at people.
You're not telling me about the game.
Should I go to bed or should I go play?
Should I stay or should I go now? All right, everybody. Thanks for joining. I gotta wrap this up. We're ending it now. Later.
Later.
Cheers.
Thank you, everyone.